welcome everyone, Farmer Cop here. We're going to just take a look at some of the fact sheets that Giants is releasing for FS22 or Farming Simulator 22. Super pumped about the game. I will probably do this every week on Friday starting now. So I do have a couple that we've got to catch up. So they released, I believe, 4 new ones today. If I'm counting that correctly, yep. And so we already had 4 out, but we're going to go through all 8 real quick here. The goal is just to talk about them, look at them, talk about things that I'm excited with them and stuff like that. So let's go ahead and get started. So the first thing is there's 3 on this one. It's these pallets here. So the first one, the Patent Cali. It says fertilizer, $1,400, 750 liters. We have liquid fertilizer. Then we have the corn Cali, which has solid fertilizer big bag. Now what I'm seeing here, the top one says fertilizer for that one on the far left, but it has the liquid indicator. As we go down to the next one, liquid fertilizer. And 6,000 liters for 9,600. I do like that there's various pallet sizes, though. I will say that we didn't really have as many options, at least base game for Farming Simulator 19 for pallet options. So one thing that I'm taking away from this is there's going to be more variety and ways you can buy fertilizer, seed, other things like that. So that's pretty cool to see. Not a whole lot else to mention there. Now that second pallet and the Epso top, it does say liquid fertilizer on there. I know some people have mentioned that there's, well, why is there bags on there too that look like they have solid fertilizer? I do not know if it's fertilizer and seed or anything like that, but it does appear that it's just 6,000 liters of liquid fertilizer. At least that's what the fact sheet says. But yeah, let's go ahead and move on. So the next one taking a look at here is the Class Tryon 750 720 Harvester, 357,000 to buy, which honestly isn't, it's not too bad to be fair, especially when you look at the header down below at 10.8 meter header that's going to go on there naturally. Actually a good deal on that. Yeah, looks like everything is pretty standard here. 800 liters of fuel. It's going to harvest obviously your wheat, barley, oats, canola, sorghum, sunflower, soy, and corn, since we have sorghum now in the new game. It's going to be under harvesters, 367 horsepower. It's going to drive at 18 miles an hour, so pretty cool. And it says variable CVT. So now this is where we're starting to see that. I believe that means it's going to have the ability to have manual gear shift. I could be wrong. I could be just completely wrong. But that's what that appears to be, that symbol there. So that's what I would guess. Down below we have a header. We have the Convio Flex 1080. Again, just goes with this guy. 10.8 meter working width. 6 miles an hour is what it's going to run at. I do like it has the weight, 2.8 tons down there. So I like that they have that. So that might be kind of interesting to see if they have weights. I'm super curious to see how the whole new game is going to have everything worked in. But yeah, super cool. And this one I bet you guys are really excited about. The Mack Superliner. It's the truck. You can have, oh, there we go, manual. So variable probably means you can have probably standard, or you can have it do automatic. But manual, see this one you can shift manual. Maybe it's something different. I could be completely just out of the blue. If you know, let me know down in the comments. 500 horsepower is awesome. 400 liters of fuel. It says it weighs 8.8 tons. I'm assuming on the combine it just didn't fit up there. There's too many options up there already on the fact sheets. They didn't put the weight on there. Says it'll drive at 49 miles per hour. 110,000 is not bad for a 500 horsepower truck, to be fair. And then the trailer it's hauling, down below the Convey, all CST 1550. It says 43.8 meters cubed. I'm curious to see if that's going to be our new fill type. Are we not doing liters anymore? That'd be interesting to see. I'm super interested in that. Again, it's going to haul all your basic crops plus sorghum, basically. I'll say plus sorghum just because to remind us that that's our new crop type. And also has seeds and fertilizer in there, so the Convey. It does look like an auger wagon if you see the auger pipe on the left hand or the right hand side of the trailer, left hand side of the picture if you're looking at it. So pretty cool to see that. Continuing on from there, we also have this bad boy, the Fent 900 Vario. Good looking tractor, 280,000 to buy, 296 horsepower. This is a good tractor in the game now. We have this currently in base game for Farming Simulator 19, but looks like a good tractor. Looks like it's coming back. Variable CVT up there as well. Looks like it's going to drive at 37 miles an hour, which is pretty fast. And then on the back of it, we have the Vader Stad, our Rapid A800S. I believe we have that as well, or something similar. Requires 240 horsepower, so this bad boy shouldn't have any issues pulling it. It will plant your wheat, barley, oats, canola, sorghum, soy, oilseed radish. Looks like we have an oilseed radish again, and grass. It takes seeds, obviously. It will run at 11 miles per hour, which seems pretty fast for a seeder, and it has 8 meter working width. So very cool. Holds 3,100 liters of seed, which is actually a really good tank capacity. I don't think we have that one, but I think we have something similar. Maybe we have that one. Anyhow, pretty cool. Looks good. Now we're on to the new ones. And I'm going to go, there's a lot of actually really good ones on here. I'm going to start with this guy right here, the Kloss Axion 87800. This is a tractor. It's going to have 205 horsepower. It's going to cost you $185,000. Vario CVT you have there for the transmission. 455 liters of fuel, runs at 31 miles an hour. The trailer that's on the back is the Crampy half pipe HP20, $39,500 to buy it. It will hold 12.1 meters cube, which again, it's a different fill type for sure, it looks like. Maybe it's something you can adjust. Now, looking at the symbols down here, here's where we get interested, or I get interested. Going from left to right, looks like we have wheat, barley, oats, canola, sorghum. Is that olives or grapes? I'm pretty sure that's gonna be olives. Then we have sunflower, soy, corn, potatoes, sugar beets. And this next one, is that one rocks? Because we have rock picking now. So that might be rocks. And we have sugarcane. And then down below on the bottom row, we have seeds. The next one looks like mud. But I bet it's not mud. And then it looks like we have probably forage, then chaff, then maybe TMR. So I'm curious, or maybe silage. I'm not sure what the fill types are. Maybe those are completely different. Maybe one of those is TMR forage and there's no such thing as mud. Probably very accurate, actually. It's probably what it actually is. But anyway, I'm just speculating. I'm just having fun speculating, and so that's how I'm just going to roll it. The next thing I'll look at here is the Mccormick X7 Vt Drive. This is that tractor you see up on the front. Not a very good image of the tractor. Excuse me. It has 190 horsepower, 170,500 to buy. Holds 350 liters of fuel. Drives at 31 miles per hour. Variable CVT gun on the transmission. Then it is pulling the Flegel PFW 18,000 max line plus the slurry tanker 95,000 to buy, which actually is a really good deal for that. I'm assuming that's probably not counting the drag hose unit on the back of that. 15 meter working width. It says 18 meters cubed. And then down below we have a similar logo to Digestate, but we also have the new slurry logo. It looks like down there, or icon, however you want to say it. Yeah, very cool. I like the look of that. So. Very cool. Then moving on from there, we also have this guy right here. These two Ferguson. You know, if I say stuff wrong, I apologize. But we have these two Ferguson pieces of equipment here. The first one is the 626 full electric. That is going to be the telehandler there. 99,000 to buy, 34 horsepower, so not very much horsepower. Runs at 9 miles an hour, but it's electric. It's super cool. It's going to be cool to see electric equipment in base game, because we did not have that. Base game for FS19 that came with the Alpine expansion, so I'm pretty excited to see that. Then we have the Forge Mixer Wagon, $50,000 to buy, holds 24 meters cubed, requires 120 horsepower. There we go. Down the bottom we see some more on the symbols, so we know what goes in there. So we have straw, which is gonna be at the very right side. Then I'm guessing the next one over to the left, I'm guessing that is forage or TMR, one of those two. Then we have silage, then we have hay. Then the next one's going to either be, oh gosh, I don't know. And then we also have, I'm sure one of those is TMR. So interesting. I'm super interested to see what some of these symbols are going to mean and stuff like that. But yeah, very cool to see those ones in the game. And finally, we have this guy, which I'm the most excited about. Well, first the Massey Ferguson, which is the tractor that's pulling it. 76,500 to buy, 105 horsepower required, which is kind of funny that it's pulling the Elho there, the Scorpio 550, when it doesn't have enough horsepower for it, technically speaking. 200 liters of fuel. It'll hold 5.4 tons. It weighs. Variable CVT. It runs at 24 miles an hour. Now, the down below, the stone picker. Oh, so that symbol I saw earlier was not stones, because you look at that. That's the stone fill type there. 52,000 to buy it. This is the stone picker. 120 horsepower. 5.5 meter working width. 2 meters cubed is all it's going to hold. Runs at 9 miles an hour. I'm super excited to pick stones. I just want to have a stone farm now. So that's kind of what I want to focus on now. But yeah, once we find out more, obviously when the game comes out and stuff like that, I'll have tutorial videos out on everything that you guys need to know. But super cool to see this stuff. If you guys need to pre-order the game, make sure you guys use the links down below to go support the Farmer Cop channel, or pre-order the Seasons Pass if you'd like to do so as well. But yeah, that's what I got for you guys today this week. We'll do it again next week. Anyhow, if you guys enjoyed, drop a like down below. If you haven't already, hit that subscribe button up on the screen to join the Farmer Cop channel, and turn on your notification bell so you don't miss any future videos I may post. This has been Farmer Cop. Thank you guys for coming and watching.